right, friends, strap yourselves in. Raj, we know that you're not necessarily into all things Bachelor.
I've got my pen ready. I'm taking notes as we speak.
Brett Kissel and I, we're going to convince you to come along the rose petal ride. Are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so let's pick it
TV,
up.
folks.
Thank you.
Yeah,
tell them, Brett. Tell them. So we're going to start with Champagne Gate. That's where we left it all off. It was Hannah Ann who stole Kelsey's champagne by accident, or was it? She then called her a bully. Here's what happened.
Yeah.
I would never steal someone's champagne. Like, I promise you on everything, I would not steal your champagne. And it hurts me that we're both in this position.
You've had plenty of time to come up and, like, talk to me about it, and I know what I said wasn't nice. But
you told me to stay away from you. So
we're going to make this about me now.
Because it blew up to something it didn't need to blow up into.
This is free champagne, right?
Yeah.
You could go get another champagne.
Well, not really. It was technically
She
Kelsey's
brought it from
champagne
home, but they've got different setups for different dates. When you have a one-on-one with the Bachelor, you can go and you can take champagne or cheese or whatever. So she just thought it was one of the provided bottles.
But it wasn't. It had a red bow.
And so she got mad about it?
I'm going to tell you this. Can I tell you this? I believe that Hannah Ann knew what she was doing. I'll tell you why.
Oh, absolutely.
One of Kelsey's friends came up and said, you want to know why she's crying? You took her champagne. Then Peter came back, and he's like, what's with all the crying? She's like, I don't know. She knew. She held back the truth there. Why wouldn't she own up and say, I feel so bad, I accidentally took her champagne?
She's guilty.
She's guilty.
You think she's guilty?
Absolutely.
See, and I think it's all in the editing. I think she probably said something like that. They just didn't get it on camera.
That's fair. Okay, so then we moved on. There's Demi, who people love. She's so quick-witted from the Bachelor franchise. She came back, and it was all about Pillowgate with a pillow fight. Here's what happened.
Oh, now I'm interested.
I helped Hannah on The Bachelorette, and now I'm here to help Peter. And I just hope that I can show him who these ladies really are. So I brought in my henchwomen, and they're about to rock these girls' world.
Oh, that's a rude awakening, if you ask me.
Yeah, I would not
The pillow broke
like
too
that
early.
at all.
There's no way Pillow's breaking on a first shot.
You think they planned that and had like
that's
a
totally
Velcro
rigged.
thing? Okay, so here's the thing, Raj. Enter a new villain. You'll see a brunette.
Oh, and why is there a ring there? What's the ring?
Yeah.
Well, they turned it into a thing, a match.
Yeah, and that's what frustrates me about The Bachelor is that they do this for I mean, whatever shock appeal that they've got. But the thing is that no one does this. And this doesn't prove your love to a man.
Yes, they do. You know, they do it on The Bachelor.
Yeah.
We need to see competition.
Well, they do it on some other shows, too, but we're not going to touch those.
Peter needs to see who's competitive enough to win alone time in his heart. So there's a brunette. Her name is Alea. She's a beauty queen.
Okay.
She's being accused by the rest of the girls in the house of being fake.
Oh, they're ganging up on her.
Sydney decided to tell Peter because she's upset about all this. Here's how that happened. How did he receive it?
Ladies, sorry for the interruption, but there's been a little bit of a change tonight. This is now the final rose tonight, when you're ready.
You know, Chris takes this away.
Was he at a funeral there? He looked like he was standing at a funeral.
Well, it is. It's very, very sad. It's the most dramatic part of every episode.
No, but it is.
But when he takes away that rose, I mean, you could see it just sends shockwaves among the remaining girls.
And Peter was conflicted. He's like, what do I do? So if you have all the women in the house, and a lot of them were coming forward saying, red flag, she's being fake. Her voice goes up 5 pitches when she sees a camera. She's not actually the saccharine, sweet girl. She's actually putting it on for you, and this is a game to her. She doesn't want your heart. Do you think Alea was in it for the exposure, or was she in it for love?
I have to say that I believe that everybody has that thing inside them about finding love, but also knowing what they'll get out of it in the event that they don't find it. So if everyone else is saying that, man, that's a lot of cards stacked against you.
Thank you.
Do you think they could really find love in that?
Yes.
With everything that's going on?
I know. And Catherine. But absolutely.
Ryan and Tristan, they're still together. Trista.
Yeah.
Were
they in love like at the end, by the end of the show, or did it take afterwards?
Well, I think there's a big, big thing about what happens afterwards, but I loved what the original one said. Trista, who's the original Bachelorette, what she and Ryan had said is that, you know what, our love story is so different from everybody else's. We just happen to meet on a show.
That's right.
But we love each other, and we're thankful for that. Awesome. Now I think it's become so publicized that I'm not so sure if it works as well as it used to back in the OG days.
You know what I honestly think? I love your take on this stuff.
This is awesome.
You're
by the way.
amazing.
I'm going to watch this show.
Best show on TV, other than this morning show. Other than your morning show.
Another reason I love Brett Kissel. You have great taste in television. So that's the thing, Raj. It's all about, listen, when people say it doesn't work, I think the ratio of it working is the same as in real life. Most people go on dates or even get engaged, and sometimes it falls apart. Even get married, sometimes it falls apart. That's what happens in love. It's the same ratio. There are a lot of couples with families together because of the Bachelor, Bachelorette franchise, or Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah,
as we saw
correct.
Brett Kissel's video with his #1 hit song, Right Now, drink that in, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you. Yeah, Drink About Me.
Drink About Me.
Is Caitlin and Jason, they were on separate shows, but they got together through the franchise, and they're very, very much in love, and we love that they're in love.
Thank you. This was a whole complete circle with Brett Kissel, Drink About Me, the Bachelor franchise.
How many
on
episodes
BT.
do I have to watch to catch up? 3?
Everyone.
Is there 3? So how far into
There's
the
only
season?
24, 26 seasons.
No,
Start watching
this
now.
year. I'm not going back that far.
More BT right after this.